G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is March 27, 2023. This is a spot gold price update. First off here, I'm just going to show you the three timelines, the daily, the 4 hourly and the hourly. And as you can see here from our major indicator, the CCI 1500 and the moving averages of all three time frames are all heading up, meaning they're all bullish signals at the moment. So primarily bullish trades if you're going to be trading this. So I'll drill down to each of these to show you some finer detail. What you'll notice here on the daily, I've drawn this key support line and also this key resistance area. So we may see it, well, it's already bounced off that resistance area. We're probably going to see it fall further down possibly. I'll drill down further in the 4 hour and the 1 hour in a minute, but at the moment it's still heading up and there's a slight bull candle forming as we speak. Now it's coming bounced off almost off the 38% retracement early a few days ago, and it's now hanging around just above the 23% level. So what we're going to be looking at for is potential long trades and see what potential short positions, not positions, but short activity may happen. Let's look at the 4 hour chart. Now what I've also drawn on the 4 hour chart is the same Fibonacci retracement. You'll see there it's coming bounced off that 38% level. But up here, I've drawn this diagonal ascending trend line. Now, notice again there's a slight bull candle and it's bouncing off that trend line. So we want to see it continue up there, and it may possibly bounce in this wedge for a number of hours. But we want to see it break above this resistance area first off before we take any further long positions. And one potential trade you may want to take, or trade strategy, is when it breaks above the fractals like it did back here, and then get out with some strategy you may want to adopt, whether it be a moving average change or a monetary gain or even a percentage gain. One thing also I want to mention as well is when you're trading the 4 hour time frame, always trade in the direction of the daily. So for example, back here when the moving average breaks above when the CCI breaks above its moving average, at that point there, that's equivalent to this area up here on the daily. That's where you would go long. In other words, even if it was, let's say, broke above there just slightly, it was a false break, that you may have possibly taken a couple of trades in that area there as well. But be mindful that was just a minor break above there. And you'll notice there as well, even though that was heading up, notice the CCI was coming down towards the moving average, so that was declining. So you want to make sure the minor moving average on the daily as well as the major moving average is in an uptrend like it was back here. On the hourly chart, let's look at that more closely. Now that's coming again resting on this smaller time frame and this smaller range on the 50% level. And you'll notice there it's bounced off that diagonal ascending trend line. So again, we want to make sure it bounces further up, and I wouldn't be going long until it breaks above this resistance area to be more confident about taking long trades. Also, in terms of trading ideas, we don't use stop losses. We use average down. So if you're ever caught out in a trade and the price goes against you, you need to understand proper money management. So reference some of my links in the description below for money management trading and how to average down properly. So at the moment, we just want to make sure it stays above this diagonal trend line on the daily, on the hourly, and it breaks above this resistance line to be more confident about going long. If it breaks below this, then I'd suggest hold off any trades, and let's wait for if it's going to go further short, I'd be waiting for these CCI moving averages to start turning down and break to the downside before taking any short positions. Otherwise, wait for more upswings like it did back here, for example, and before taking any further bullish or long positions. To understand how to properly trade using the average down approach, reference the links in the description below. Subscribe and like the channel. If you really like the channel, support us on Patreon. Thanks, and see you in the next video.